Can I keep it real with y'all for a moment? So I had a book signing event not too long ago, and it did not go very well. So I had to take a moment, sip some wine, and then I had to realize to get my energy back, I had to do a little self-care. So I went on a little scavenger hunt. Let me just say, I stumbled across some of the most beautiful acts of rebellion, a stack of banned books in support of September, or the last week of September, which just happens to be Banned Books Week. I'm a romance author through and through. I believe in Black joy, soft love, bold storytelling. But I'm also a grown-ass woman who knows the power of words. And let me just say, I was in need of some words that shook the fucking table. And so I went on a little scavenger hunt, if you will, and grabbed count them up, 5 iconic reads that have all the words, all, at one point or another, been banned, challenged, or silenced. Want to see what I picked up? So, the first book that I want to talk about, not by a Black author, but y'all know what it is. To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee, y'all. You already know. This one stays catching heat for its themes around racism and injustice in the South. And apparently, truth makes people real uncomfortable, i.e., this book being banned. Now, the next book that I got was by James Baldwin, and I must admit, I have not read this book by James Baldwin. Go Tell It on the Mountain. This one's been challenged for its raw portrayals of sexuality, religion, and Black identity. And when I say Baldwin didn't flinch, and some folks just wasn't ready for it. So, also on the banned books list. Now, this next book I did read, way too young to read this, masterpiece by the iconic Alice Walker, Georgia native, by the way. And when I say this woman's refusal to sugarcoat trauma, this book holds some of the most powerful healing for Black women that I've ever read, all in the same breath. It's a must read if you haven't. The movie don't do this book any justice. The next book that I picked up, Ralph Ellison, you all know him. Yes, this one too. Banned for being too controversial, and get this, having no literary value. Who said that? The book won National Book Award. Make it make sense. Okay. Last but not least, the last book that I found and added to my TBR, Richard Wright. And when I say this book shakes the room. It's banned for violent and explicit content, but it's really because it held up a mirror to America's racial terror. So now, like I said, I needed some therapy. I found retail therapy and going on a quick little scavenger hunt in support of September, last week in September, Banned Books Week. These books ain't just classics. They're survivors. They tell stories folks try to silence, which is exactly why we need to read them. And if you've ever been told that your voice, your story, your truth was too much, then you already know why these books matter. And if you're down to discuss these titles, or just want to vibe with a community of readers and writers and wanderers, come join me inside the Chapter Lounge. Book club meets writing room. It's therapy. It's definitely therapy for me. And it is my baby to bring authors and readers together in one room. Tell me what y'all think. Have you read any of these banned books? Will you be posting anything in celebration of Banned Books Week, September 2025? Curious to know what you think about the list that I put up. And I also want to see your list. Let us check it out.